ass because she knows I was just gonna keep that joke going.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kinda Funny Morning Show for Wednesday, May 31st, 2017.
Yeah, it is.
One of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/producer, Nick Scarpino.
You're nailing it today so far.
Woo! Woo!
But yours is way better.
You like this? You never do that?
How do I do that?
You kick up your foot. Come on, get limber. You're rolling around with Sean Pitts day and night. Let's gotta get something over there. We can do the whole show like this, and it's like we're like riding out of control on a Disneyland ride or whatever.
Just like, you know when you get a real good handle on driving for the first time, and you're like, you know what, I can fucking do this. I can drive with one leg out the window.
True story. I did all of driver's ed.
Yeah.
All the classes.
Yeah.
Then I did half of the in-car thing with the instructor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before the instructor finally said, "Wait, are you using 2 feet?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "No, don't do that. You don't do that. That's not how you drive." I'm like, "Why? You ease off the gas, you ease onto the brake. It seems perfect." I think I'm driving more. I was taking it with Poe. I'm like, I think I'm driving smoother than Poe. She's like, "Well, that's just not how you drive." And I'm like, "That's really stupid. That's a dumb way to drive a car."
True story. My dad drives like that, and it makes my brother and I want to throw up every single time he does it.
Really?
Yeah. It's there's something about because you get used to that normal that like second where the car you lay off the gas for a second and then you push onto the brake. So there's a moment where but if you don't get that, you get this like you know. You're constantly stopping too fast. Your brain doesn't have that extra second, and it just makes me sick as fuck.
I remember one of my friends whose names I'll leave out of it. His dad drove stick, and it was the first time I'd been in this, or not the first time, but because again, stick's stupid. Nobody should drive stick. The cars have evolved out of stick. You don't need stick.
I love stick.
But like he drove, and he was so bad at it, just like I was like, this is terrible.
Well, I used to be the jam. Stick used to be the jam, but that makes sense. You got to drive with
stick. Was never the jam. Stick
was
like, hey,
so fun.
Guess what, everybody? We built a car, and this is how we're gonna do it. And then it's similar to how people are like, hey, guess what? I'm God. I built a horse. And we're like, hey, we built a car, and God's like, that's better.
Like, fuck, you got it.
You know what
I mean?
Like,
right? Don't need horses anymore. Let's kill them all.
Henry Ford built the car, and then with a stick, because that's all his little mind could think of.
Right.
And then some other guy was like, you know what? We don't need the stick.
You know,
the car can do this on its own.
I don't know if the first cars,
Model T, everybody knows that,
had a stick so much as they just put it into gear and then they took it out of gear.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess you had to wind these up. Remember?
I think only like 1 gear. Yeah. They only went like 5 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour. Stick's awesome. Stick's only awesome though if you have a car that is a sports car that is fast. Then you can really feel the machine. Or a truck's fun
too.
If
you have a pickup truck you want to cheat death with every time. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I was like, hey, Kev, what's wrong with your car again? He goes, we're not quite sure.
Yeah.
But we think somewhere along the last 30 or 40 miles that I drove, the brakes just got up and left. They just took off.
Yeah.
They went to Outback. They haven't come back yet.
The brakes are mostly fine, and you know that.
Mostly fine?
It's the ABS system that's not quite working the way it's supposed to. Which is fine, because honestly, you don't really need the analog brake system. Your brakes can lock up, you can just power slide around corners. If Mario Kart has taught me anything, it's that's how you win. Power sliding is how you win.
Drifting, we call it.
Yeah, with one exception, it's been totally fine.
The time you hit that person.
There was also a time when I was in his car.
Well, I know, there was a person in the car though, right? Sure.
There were 2 cars.
You hit a car.
One hit the other car.
It's fine. It's going to be okay.
What's the plan with the truck, Kev? Just to run it in the ground?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Just hit 104,000 miles recently.
Okay, that's impressive. Good job.
13-year-old truck.
Sure.
14-year-old truck.
What are you going to get next, though? That's the question. Bentley?
Yeah, right.
Well, no, what's your like next car? Because I think about this often.
Depends on how far away it is.
As my car starts.
From now?
Yeah.
One of them cheap-ass Teslas.
BMW. Little M3. That's the bomb.
I love
those are fucking dope.
For 5 years?
I think it will.
Let's put it this way.
It should have been, a bullet should have been put in its head about 5 years ago. So I think it's probably going to be fine.
Aesthetically, not a pleasing car.
No, horrible inside. The thing is,
totally functional with the exception of the analog.
You know what would help though with it, and I know we're getting long in the tooth on this, but it would help if you actually washed the inside and the outside of it occasionally. Just occasionally.
It's all plastic. You just hosed it down. Yeah.
Inside, outside.
It's a lot of work though.
It's got that like grime where you're like, I don't really want to touch anything
Craft?
in here. No, grime craft is a special kind of grime. That's sexy grime.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kinda Funny Morning Show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. We run you through the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping in the chat and answer your questions, comments, and concerns. In between those 2 segments, I reach in the internet, grab a video game, toss it to one of you. You win it by being in the Twitch chat or subscribing to us on Twitch with that free Amazon money or regular money, if you have regular money. Supporting us on Patreon. Supporting us on the 2 Patreons. We're flying at 15,000 feet right now. Now, Andy, you got tapped to come in and take over for me, correct?
Correct.
That's why you're waiting over there?
Yeah.
You waiting in the wings?
Well, okay. Yeah.
Come on in, talk to us.
Okay. No. Well, hold on. I just want to play out this thing like that I've been wanting to do for a while.
Okay.
Okay. So, hold on. So pretend I'm opening a door off screen.
Oh, we doing improv now?
I open the door and I walk in like, hey guys.
Hey Andy, what's going on?
hey.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
We're not in the scene yet?
No, you are, but it's like
not great at direction.
It's like when Screech enters the scene in Saved by the Bell,
Do I need to
and
go,
then everybody
"Woo!"
cheers. Like,
Do they have to do it then?
That's us.
Yeah.
We got
so everybody has to cheer when I.
Go back in.
And then I'm gonna wait to say my next line. Okay, so it's like
Alright.
I'm waiting off, and then.
Anyways, kind of funny more.
Hey guys.
This fucking guy.
What I miss?
Nothing. We're doing the morning show.
Cool.
Going through some
Okay,
stuff.
so I'm gonna fill in for you.
Well, I want to do a couple stories.
Oh.
I don't know.
What
It's
do you
like,
call Andy when you feel it's appropriate to call Andy?
I mean, there's the whole. This is a very Greg-heavy show.
It
I
is.
feel like there's
It
a lot
is.
of good Greg stuff in
Okay,
here.
well, I mean,
but I gotta get ready for
I
the
just-
games cast. I have guests coming over that I need to talk to too.
Wish I would have waited to do the.
We're supposed to
intro.
barbecue. Well, now we know what to do
No,
from now
you
on.
nailed
Okay.
it though. You
Yeah.
nailed the intro.
Good.
So we know that the intro is strong. You do it again, you're gonna fucking nail it again.
Okay, great.
You
Great.
see what I'm
okay.
saying?
I'll see you guys in a bit then.
Okay, bye.
See, the chat loved it. Chat loved it. That's what's going on.
I love that. You know what that reminded me a little bit of?
What?
Pee-wee's Playhouse. When people would come over to Pee-wee's Playhouse, it was super fun.
Wait, here's the real thing. Andy, come back.
Will you let him just go do work?
Well, no, that's the question of what needs to be done here. Do you know how to grill? Okay.
Hey, what's up? What did I miss?
Hey, do you know how to cook steak?
No.
God fucking damn it.
I mean, I know how to cook steak.
Huh?
I know how to cook
See you guys
steak.
later.
That doesn't fix the problem.
No, it does. You cook barbecue.
No, I can go in an hour when we're done with the stories. I can go out and barbecue. You can ask questions. We can answer questions and have a fun time. I can barbecue.
Okay.
I'm good, coach. I can do it. It's
Okay.
steak, right?
Yeah.
Steak's super easy.
Yeah.
Good steak.
Put this Montreal steak
Marinate
seasoning
it,
on there.
Throw
Yeah.
it on.
We got seasons
Flip
in
it
there.
over.
Yeah.
And then pull it off and hope to God you didn't cook the shit out of it.
I want
Easy
my-
peasy.
No, you just do
fresh and squeezy.
Just do 3 or 4 minutes on each side.
Yeah,
You're fine.
it's easy.
Yeah. Okay. Crank
What
up
do
the
you-
heat all the way.
All the way?
Yeah. You want it hot as hell. On there. 3.
It's a way to get steak gummy, but 3. Okay, we'll go 3.
What? You don't want it gummy? You don't want it rare?
That's
you know
fine.
what? I'm
That's
out of your
fine.
hair. Do
That's
whatever you
fine.
want.
No, you're gonna be fine.
Do whatever you want up there.
I'm just gonna cut it open, look at the inside. If it bleeds, it leads. You know what I mean?
First story comes from Deadline.com over there. Diana Loderhose says Wonder Woman officially banned in Lebanon. Warner Brothers' Wonder Woman has been officially banned in Lebanon shortly before the film was scheduled to screen in the country's cinemas, Deadline has learned. The ban was prompted by Lebanese group campaign to boycott supporters of Israeli Lebanon because Gal Gadot, the film's lead actress, who plays Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, is an Israeli and a former soldier in that country's army. Lebanon exhibitor Grand Cinemas announced the ban was official on its Twitter feed, and other sources confirmed the news to Deadline. And we have the tweet there, hashtag Wonder Woman has been banned in Lebanon. Hashtag Lebanon. We've learned that the title was only set to play in a mere 15 locations in the territory, a small territory in the overall international box office gross for a movie of this scale. As reported Wednesday, Lebanon has traditionally played Gadot's titles in the country. Furious 7 earned $1.8 million in the territory, while Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice earned $843,000, and they go on and go on. The ban would have been decided by Lebanon's Ministry of Economy, through which a 6-member committee would execute such a decision to call it a ban nationwide. Blah, blah, blah. Lebanon is officially at war with Israel and has a law that boycotts Israeli products and bars Lebanese citizens from traveling or having contact with Israelis. The boycott group has indicated on its Facebook page that Gadot is a supporter of Israel's military policies against the Palestinian region of the Gaza Strip. Warner Brothers has given no comment on the situation. Wonder Woman is still set to open tomorrow in UAE, Kuwait, and Qatar, and then Oman on June 22nd, and Bahrain on June 29th. What do you think, Nick?
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not more to say than that. I mean, I'm not going to get embroiled in the.
Oh, you don't want to take a stance on the Israeli-Palestine conflict?
Yeah,
No,
definitely
that's
not going to go. I'm not going to be rendering an opinion on that anytime soon. But
Gotcha.
it sucks. I mean, you don't want to see the movie suffer for that. She put a lot of hard work. A lot of people put a lot of hard work.
I think it's one of those things that always is shocking to me, the difference of America, Europe, but like thinking of the global community, right? Of like this would, I don't think, ever pop up to me in terms of I guess it would somewhere, but
It probably. I mean, the thing is this though. Like, I can.
If we
as
were
much
at
as
war,
I don't agree that they should have done this because I don't agree that. Like, I think that there's a better way to solve the problems, and I'm not going to sit here in 5 seconds and try to solve the.
I'm getting you. I think
years
you could.
Of,
you could solve the conflict
5 or 6
right here.
decades that have been happening with Israeli versus Palestine argument, but. I can see both sides, but I can understand. Look, if we were at war with a country and they had a very popular film, I'm sure there would be some groups here that would want to boycott it. You know, put it in context of World War II. If the Germans had an amazing film coming out, we'd be like, we're not going to fucking watch that.
But here's the more apt comparison.
Love you, Germany.
Let's just say hypothetically we go to war with Russia. Right? We go to war with Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is the UK, and I know this is comical, they make a feature film.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they never do that. The UK makes a feature film.
They don't even know how cameras work in the UK. It's so
they were like, Star Wars is great.
So
we're stopping there. We're stopping right there. They make a movie, and it stars a Russian person.
Sure.
And that Russian person's like, I still back Russia or whatever in this war, this conflict with you. And I don't even think that's what's happened here. Because the whole thing is like, she was in the Israeli military. Well, yeah, but aren't all Israeli
required
citizens?
to be.
Yeah.
I believe. I think you have to do mandatory service in Israel.
Yeah. It's a shitty situation because it's one rule.
It's bad. It's bad. But again, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying I can understand where that might come from. If we were at war with Russia and say the biggest star in the world were Russian, like legit Russian, Russian born, lives in Russia, whatever, maybe lives in Europe now, but it would be, I could understand how people would be like, let's not support that. The weird thing though is they're not supporting Wonder Woman, but Fast and Furious was allowed to be.
Yeah, that's
But
weird.
I guess she wasn't really a lead in that, and
Okay. I mean, she was on the BVS. She was a pretty main character in.
Batman v Superman. She was a pretty main character, and so it's interesting that this is where they draw the line when she's like, hey, this is the symbol. But I also understand that because she is the symbol of I guess freedom or I don't know. It's very.
Well, that's not they're mad about the context of this at all. It's just her.
Yeah, I guess
it's just her.
Well, I guess and I
haven't seen her stumping in any of her interviews saying, hey, I'm pro-Israel. This is what it's all about.
I don't know if anyone's asked her that yet.
I'm sure somebody has.
Probably. I don't know. It's unfortunate.
Very.
Yeah.
Global economy. Global community. Where is it at? That's what I want.
Not there yet. Definitely hasn't hit the Middle East yet.
Well, one day. Next story is brighter news. Over at IndieWire.com, Animaniacs reboot being developed by Steven Spielberg, Amblin TV, and Warner Brothers. This is an exclusive over there. Hello, nerds! It's time for Animaniacs again! Amblin Television and Warner Brothers Animation are kicking around a brand new version of the hit 1990s cartoon, IndieWire has learned. The potential reboot comes as Animaniacs has experienced a new surge in popularity since arriving on Netflix last year. Steven Spielberg, who developed the original as a follow-up to the success of his Tiny Toons adventures, is expected to be on board in crafting the updated version. There's no home yet for Animaniacs, and insiders caution that it's still in the early stages of development, but 1990s nostalgia is big business these days. Witness the success of another Warner Brothers TV title, Fuller House, which is one of the most watched Netflix originals.
Did we know that?
I did not know that. That's
Did we know that Full House is... I'm asking that question. Do we know that?
Yeah.
Because they say that it was, but I have to think that Fuller House wasn't that big of a deal for them.
I mean, I think it was in terms of getting a lot of coverage and a lot of press and a lot of people talking about it. And another Netflix show to talk about. What's more important about Animaniacs is, will this be the return of Rob Paulsen?
I don't know.
Friend of the show, Rob. Big fan of Rob. He's been going around doing the Tiny Toons live thing. Animaniacs live.
Not imagine that they would want to bring it back and not
have them.
Not have them. Why wouldn't they? They're all still alive, right?
And they're all still performing the Animaniacs stuff.
Yeah.
They all know that.
I mean, I'm sure, here's how this happened. At one point, Steven Spielberg was watching internet videos, as he does all the time.
Of course.
Good authority.
Sure.
And he came across one of those panels where someone's like, yes, Mr. Paulsen, could you please sing the country song from Anime? And he's like, no problem. Indiana.
Oh, he's on Up at Noon. He's on when he was on Up at Noon, he did that.
Maybe that's what he saw that clip.
Sure. Yeah,
because, Steve and I go way back. I used to watch him. I'd call him up. What I would do, I'd call him up on Friday night, I'd be like, did you watch the show? And he'd be like, yeah, I totally watched the show. I was like, what was the bit that we did? Did it have a unicorn in it? Was there one point where we flew to Alanis Morissette's backyard? No, who was it?
Shannon Doherty's
backyard, and Brian took a shit on it?
Yeah,
great.
Exactly.
He knew it every day, every week. He was like, I watched it.
Wow, that's awesome. Steven Spielberg was such an Up at Noon fan.
Oh, Steven Spielberg?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Who are you calling?
No, this is my friend Stu.
Spielberg?
This is my friend Stu Bias.
Sorry, my apologies.
Really cool videos.
Not the same thing at all.
No, I'm sorry, I misheard.
Did you like Animaniacs?
Yeah, of course.
Were you too old for Animaniacs?
No, I mean, it was right around the time when I was... No, I don't think I was too old for it. It was never my jam, but I'd watch it and be like, this is fun and cool.
Okay.
But this also, you have to remember, I think was around the time that Warner Brothers was doing Batman the Animated Series.
Of course.
And so I was like...
What a packed Fox afternoon it was.
I would look at it and be like, whatever is going on right now, if it's not Batman the Animated Series, is just filling time for Batman the Animated Series for me.
Sure.
So, and then just Superman happened, and then Justice League happened, and I was like, this is what like... I just remember thinking distinctively, I'm like, I know I'm a little too old for this.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, I'm in it.
Fuck it, I'm in.
I'm gonna enjoy
so
this.
in.
I like that.
So.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Animaniacs. Go for it. I'm sure Tim's beside himself. He loves Animaniacs.
Well, Tim, I don't think he's woken up yet. Trying to get in touch with
call
that
him.
piece of shit all day, and he's
Let him
still
go.
sleeping, I think.
He's been burning the midnight oil, doing all
ready for
the
that
cool
Kind of Funny Live
video
3?
content.
Saturday. People are starting to arrive. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm very excited.
Super excited.
Very
Community events
excited.
are going.
So much to do.
Check out the forums, check out the Facebook, check out the Reddit.
So much to do.
Check out Joey Noel's Twitter. I tweeted one of them. Yeah. Things are happening.
I'm
excited.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
She got me nervous.
Yeah, it's close. We have a lot to figure
I
out.
got that
still.
weird butterfly tingling thing where I'm like, my report's due tomorrow, and I haven't started on it yet.
Yeah,
so we
totally.
need to starting on it.
Yesterday, I felt like, man, there's still so much time. And then today, when people were starting to arrive, like all the plane pictures of people on the plane, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta do stuff still. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm kind of like, should I do this show? Should I not do the show? I definitely shouldn't barbecue. I should figure something out.
I'll barbecue for you,
Yeah.
but oh fuck, I gotta do graphics too.
Yeah, see? This is the
I gotta do
problem.
a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Again,
I can
steaks are
barbecue.
easy.
I can barbecue.
You gotta tenderize them, you gotta put the seasoning on them, and then you toss them on there.
Tenderizing them.
Yeah, you gotta tenderize them.
Maybe.
Don't fuck this up for me, please. I'm giving you one thing here.
They're steaks. You just throw them on the grill.
Oh, Jesus God.
They come off. They're a little gummy. They're a little hard. They're not very good tasting. Steak.
That's not what we want. That's not
Steak.
what we want out of this thing.
So you want me to beat them with that little stupid hammer first?
Oh, we don't have a hammer here. You have to use
So
your
I have to
fists.
use my
Yeah. Use the skills. This is what you've been training
Use my
for, right?
karate skills.
This is what you've been up for. This is what Sean Pitts has been teaching you over there, right?
Ooh, here we are.
Born to be kings. I went to check in on tips, and then it looks like it's not working.
Yeah, it wasn't
as
working for
usual.
us yesterday either.
Did you use Stream Tip, or did you just not do it?
We had to go to Stream Tip,
Great,
unfortunately.
no. I got him over here. I'm bringing him up. Here we go. First tip. There's a lot of tip. There's more tips than I thought there'd be.
Hangnail.
Here we go. First tip of the day comes from Brandon Rosa. Attending Kind of Funny Live 2 last year made me finally start my own channel. We just hit 28 straight weeks of podcasts and content. Would love the best friends to check us out. Good luck at Kind of Funny Live 3. And then Brandon gives us his YouTube channel. It is http://bit.ly/2 lowercase r lowercase b uppercase c uppercase s 6 lowercase q. Come on, Brandon, give me a better looking link than that.
Yeah, you got to get that short and link dog. Here's what you do: get a website, and then
Squarespace.
like Squarespace. Get a custom URL like slapstick.com or whatever it is. If you can
The
get
channel's
that.
called 4play.
So go
The number 4 and then play.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get that one. I'm pretty sure people have that. But go like 4playguys.com or 4guysplaywitheachother.com or like Boy Orgy, whatever. Doesn't matter. Get that, and then you shorten that URL, and that goes to your channel until you can get that custom link.
DJ Kento gave us a tip and said, why isn't there an official Kind of Funny company car? Like maybe a ragtop Jeep so you can remake that scene from Zoolander, or a van with a sexy-ass sci-fi barbarian mural, or the van from Dumb and Dumber. That's not a great investment of our money, because Nick
We
has
did
Uncle
it.
Scott's car, Kevin's got a death machine. We're pretty good.
Here's a fun fact for you guys, okay? For all of you out there who support and love the animated show. If you look at Bernie the Clown's van in the last episode, it has a almost picture-perfect, almost photorealistic version of a Whitesnake cover on it. So go for that. That's the van I would have. It's amazing. It's basically a topless woman fighting a snake.
Whoa!
Or maybe she's hanging out with a snake. Why do they gotta be fighting all the time? Why does everyone always have to be fighting all the time?
I agree.
Why are we banning movies in Lebanon? We should be welcoming movies, you know what I mean?
I agree.
Welcoming
Global economy community.
We're a global. You're thinking locally, bro.
Yeah.
I'm thinking globally.
Yeah.
Let's wheeze the juice.
All right, that's great. Thick Sauce gave us a tip, but it was below the $5 threshold, but thank you. Marcus gave us a tip and said, hey guys, I won't be able to watch live today, but I hope you guys bring the noise, make it nice and sexy for us. Ask Kevin for his consent before the touching happens. Also, my name is more like Marquise. That's helpful. That's helpful information. Thank you, Marquise.
The thing is, Kevin, by virtue of allowing it to happen, because he'll lose his job if he doesn't, gives us consent. You know
He
what I
begs
mean?
for it sometimes.
Sometimes he touches me too, and no one sees that.
That is true. That is true.
No one sees
Don't
that.
lie.
But I don't
touched him.
But I don't bitch about it.
Don't act like you haven't touched him.
I don't bitch about it because I'm in touch with my
The problem is there's
sexuality
a
and
food
I'm okay
chain
with it.
where
But
you
Kevin
touch
did-
Kevin to annoy Kevin. Kevin touches Tim to annoy Tim.
Yeah, it's fun.
I just talk about candy and these
Yeah, you
sweet
try to get
old
that
buns
sweet
over there. You know what I
candy,
mean?
Andy Cinnabon.
And then the cycle keeps going.
You
spinning.
touch me every once in a while, but you like to touch Tim, and we both enjoy when you touch Tim.
Yeah.
That's why it's fun.
I
This
really
is the problem.
I really like when we're in your car and you're like, touch Tim.
Oh God, I love it.
Touch Tim.
Tim hates it
And
so
he's
much.
just like, please don't.
He hates being touched so much that every time you go to touch him and he's like, no, I just feel bad for Gia. Because I can't imagine what I'm sure their sex life is fine.
Sure.
In fact, when I've
She's
watched them
very
through the
cuddly.
blinds, it's
That's the
totally
same thing
fine.
though. It's like he doesn't like being touched by you, of course. But he also just doesn't like being cuddled. He doesn't,
he doesn't like any of that
he
shit.
doesn't like that touching.
It's funny
Which is weird.
to see them in the car and,
Yeah.
and her be like, oh, I'm going to grab your hand, and him be like, no.
He's just
Now,
so weird about it.
all right, so now here's where we want to do a first big test here, Big Kev Dog. As the audience knows, barbecuing today.
Yeah.
Paul Joyce, Patreon supporter over
P.
there.
Joyce, say what's up.
He did the Game Over Greggy show yesterday. His dinner is to do the barbecue today. Do we ask him? Do you want flaming hot Cheetos? Do we need to get flaming hot Cheetos?
Shit.
Yeah, we do.
You want some Flaming Hot
Because
Cheetos?
we have steaks but no sides, so we're thinking flaming hot Cheetos and then a frozen pizza.
I mean, that's pretty much what we have Sunday lunch in the.
Great, just making sure.
So
now-
your side for a steak is going to be a pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. Just get behind
If you
that.
want, we can take the steak, put it in the pizza, fold the pizza up, calzone. If you want that, we get epic mealtime this bitch. We can crunch up the Cheetos and put them in there too.
Italian taco, right?
Italian taco would work too. Yeah.
Folded,
Yeah.
steak in the middle, strips of steak in the middle.
Sure.
Sprinkle a little more cheese on top of that, and we feed it to me with 2 hands. With 3 people, feed it to me.
Like you'd eat it. You hate carbs and you're a sucker and you hate you.
I'm back on carbs lately.
Because of this week.
This week I'm just like I'm gonna give myself whatever you know because I just can't.
So real quick, as this is now the kind of funny Pee-wee's Playhouse, everyone is in this room chilling out. Where I was driving that conversation was still on the Tim Road. All right, I just got in the dirt a little bit,
Sure.
and then we got way off. Now we're coming back to the Tim Road. Kevin's hanging out here, just hanging on the scaffolding. That's great. But what I wanted to do is, of course, throw out to the audience that there's a barbecue happening, there's free food here, so of course Cool Greg is here. Now, Cool Greg is sitting in Kevin's chair right now. Cool Greg, do you know how to activate the Kev Cam?
Yeah.
Activate the Kev Cam. There you go, great. Now, Cool Greg, my question for you is, your brother doesn't like to be touched. Do you mind being touched? Is this a Gettys family thing?
He does not like being touched. I can just.
And I don't even mean by us. Nobody likes being touched by us. I mean like by a significant other. Is it a family thing you don't like being touched?
I don't mind Kevin touching me nearly as much as Tim does.
Okay.
Like, me and him get drunk and wrestle and stuff, but Tim would never do that.
Gotcha.
Do that here.
Gotcha.
Do that here.
Yo, I remember when you came in, all your arms are all scuffed up and shit. I remember.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Beat his ass.
So why does your brother not like being touched?
I don't know. He's weirdo. I remember when we were younger, he wouldn't even touch batteries. You're just like, oh, no, disgusting. I'm like, what?
Yes! Yes! Wouldn't touch batteries.
Yeah, never.
That's a
my
weird
God.
one. That's a weird one right there.
Dude, you guys are so fucking weird. You're so weird. God bless you all.
I'm gonna jump back into the stories. Over at the PlayStation blog, the free games for next month's PlayStation Plus have been revealed. It is Life is Strange.
Yep.
It is The Killing Floor 2. These are the PlayStation 4 ones. You got Abyss Odyssey PS3, WRC 5 World Rally Championship on PS3, Neon Chrome on PS Vita, which is cross-buy with PS4, and Spy Chameleon on PS Vita, which is cross-buy on PlayStation 4. Now, interesting. Number one, interesting that Killing Floor is on there. Killing Floor was a huge hit on the PC, you remember. The Steam kids were playing that shit.
Right.
They enjoyed it quite a bit. And then we did GameStop Expo, where they came by and showed us, and it looked cool. It reminded me a lot of Left 4 Dead. Never played it though. Maybe this is the chance to get into it and do it.
Cool.
Interesting that
Yeah.
Life is Strange is here, of course. Life is Strange, of course, they just made a big deal about passing a million players.
Okay.
I can't remember if it's 3 million players or like 300 million or whatever, but it was like they passed a bunch of players, a big threshold for their game, and then announced that they're working on Life is Strange 2, and it won't be at E3. So I guess capitalizing on the momentum you have there.
Okay.
And maybe they finally made enough money where they're like, just put it out. Fuck it, let everybody have it. But that's a good lineup. Great multiplayer game. Life is Strange is awesome.
Wait, where are you at right now? Like, what are you playing right now?
Right now, Friday. Well, I'm not playing anything.
Oh, you're
it's Kinda
still in
Funny
Friday the
Live.
13th.
But if I was playing something, I'd still be playing Friday the 13th.
That game,
Fucking
you're
awesome.
taking.
Did you
by
watch?
it.
You watch Let's Play?
Well, no, I didn't watch Let's Play. I watched some of the clips that you put out on Twitter.
Sure.
Namely, the one where you shot Jason in the fucking left knee with a flare gun and ran away from him.
Stopped him right there.
It's just
That's
like,
what you gotta
dude,
do.
come on, man.
Yeah.
That's messed up. But I guess he's trying to kill you. So all's fair in love and mass murder.
Sure.
Cool.
I can't wait to get back to it.
It seems fun. Now,
Yeah.
here's the deal. You know the developers, right?
Yeah, I mean, through
You're
Twitter,
homies with them, like your friends,
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I want to pitch you on this. Friday
on
the
it.
13th Part 2, or
Yeah.
I guess you can call it Friday the 14th. It doesn't matter.
No, we're not calling Friday the 14th. That's,
for
that's
Friday-
a really dumb idea.
For Friday the 14th,
Yeah.
here's what I want to pitch you on, right?
Sure.
In the game, if you're two of the people, the counselors or the camp members, whatever the fuck they're called. Counselors, right? You should be able to have sex with each other to get perks. But the sex, if you have sex with each other, then it could be 30 seconds, it might be 15 minutes, you don't know.
Whoa.
But if you engage in it,
No camp counselor teenagers having 30-minute sex.
true. But, okay, so 30 seconds to like a minute, right? It could be
Yeah.
30 seconds, it might be 3 minutes, you don't know, you might get locked in there. Maybe she's like, no, don't put it, you got a little foreplay or whatever. But if you finish, then you get like immunity for the rest of the game or something cool like
Sure,
that.
no,
right?
that's- I like
or
your
you
idea.
you move like twice as fast.
I
you get
like
away
your
from it,
idea here.
But you're locked into the beast with two backs for at least 30 seconds.
Actually, I was gonna yell at Candy Andy. Penguin Von Penguin, we should break this out from where he's like, the Friday the 13th developers. Because we'll put this up and give it to him.
Yeah,
the problem
thanks,
you're gonna run
great idea.
into is sex, of course, then leads to like an adult-only rating. So they've got to like go, we've got to
Well, you
swing
get
the
underneath
camera.
you get underneath the sleeping bag, right? But
we
then
go underneath, they go underneath.
Yeah, you get like, you remember the first Friday the 13th when
Sure.
when Kevin Bacon was having, and they get in the bunk, like that's, and then Jason sneaks underneath and like stabs him, whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, Jason's not whatever.
I
So
like
this
what
is Voorhees,
I like
if you
what
wanna
you're
be
driving
official.
here. I think we have something where it's like they have the chance to kiss and go into the bed, and
Right.
the camera moves like God of War, and there's
Right.
like a stupid thing there that shakes with a thing. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But it's like the wheel from Friday the 13th where you have to hit R1 L1.
Yeah.
And it's like you can quit at any time, and it shows you what boost you're getting. You're
Yeah.
making first off hella noise.
Yeah.
Hella noise.
Lots of
Everybody
noise
sees.
happening.
Jason definitely
Jason
sees
knows
and
where
knows
you're
where it
at.
is. But it is giving you,
Clock is
if you can go all the way around the circle to orgasm, you get, not immunity. I don't like, you're invulnerable for a bit. You can't be
Right.
seen, maybe.
If it's and also maybe if it's a male-female combination, because remember, we could do whatever.
It should be any combination.
Any combination.
Don't
But if it's
fucking
male-
go back to that 80s.
If it's male-female and you both have an orgasm, you should get like an extra bonus. Like if she actually climaxes too, the guy should get immunity for sure, because that shit's hard. That's not easy to do.
Now here's my question then. Do you think if it's female-female and they both climax, they should get that bonus or not because they understand what it is?
No, because I feel like that's like they're like two car mechanics working on the same car at that point,
Sure,
right?
sure.
Most of the time when I'm having sex with my wife, I feel like I'm trying to bake a souffle and she's trying to solve world hunger. It's just we're missing each other. You know what I
Sure.
mean? It's just not. I'm trying to fix a Honda. She's a Ferrari. You know
That's
what I'm
the weird
talking
thing about sex, right? If we really stop and have a thoughtful conversation about sex, what always is fucking mind-boggling to think about is that you don't know in opposite sex.
Yeah.
You don't know what the other person is feeling, and you never will.
Never will.
There's never any way that somebody can explain to you, and
Closest.
you can be like, oh, right, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah.
It's very strange. But that's kind of part of the fun and part of the magic of it.
Sure.
And then when you do a good job, it's like, is it wrong to ask for a high five? Because I do every time.
Does she
Every
give it to
time.
you?
No, she's
No,
like,
it
well, I don't
doesn't
want to
sound
talk
like
about
something
this.
your wife- Oh, wow, okay.
Well, it's just because I get really giddy about it, and I'm like, I think I did a good job. And she's like, it's not sexy when you say that. You know? Like, she wants me to be more confident and more masculine, and I'm just like, yo, I'm the second kid. I really look for validation in everything that I do. Also, I try real hard. Down there. Try to find the diamonds.
Okay.
Try to spelunk. You know what I mean?
Spelunking down there, yeah, okay.
I'm spelunking, man. I'm down. Let's put it this way. I'm diving down to the Mariana Trench for as long as I need to get the job done.
Sure, okay. Yeah, I
know?
appreciate that. I like that. That's
know what?
dedication to your craft.
It's true. It's just like the Styx song. I'm sailing away.
Next story comes from comicbook.com. What a fucking URL. Assassin's Creed Origin logo and artwork leaks via merchandise images. Since Kevin is now reading comics, cool, Greg, can you scroll down? Earlier this month, we brought you news that the next Assassin's Creed...
He's on the chat.
Oh, he's reading the chat? Okay.
He's
What?
doing his job.
I'm just-
He's on
what?
No, I'm just clarifying.
Come here. Come get your Kind of Funny Live 3 hug. How do you like this giant iPad?
Oh, I love it. It's so good. It's so
Greg,
good.
favorite thing that's happened this week. We go to Thai food.
Yeah.
I look over. Everyone's holding a menu, except for Kevin, who's holding a giant iPad.
I knew I wanted.
He was like a 5-year-old. Yeah, when he like
He really
you look
was.
over and like the parents are having a conversation.
But I
he's on his
thought,
iPad.
for 1 second, I was like, this is a fucking cool restaurant. They give you iPads to order off. Turns out Marty Tide, not that cool.
Here's one
good.
for you. About comics on the iPad,
Yeah.
right? I use my iPad for comics. I use Comixology. I love Comixology.
Yeah, of course.
When I got my Surface Pro, which I used to use in the show a lot,
Yeah.
but now it's my home computer, people are always like, what do you think? And I'm like, oh, it's great. And like, do you use tablet one? I'm like, nah, not really, because there is no, they took the Comixology app off of the thing, right? Had a revelation the other day, yesterday morning before the Twitch thing when I was reading Happy to be briefed on it, of, wait a second, I popped it off and just went to Comixology.com and read them there. So I had them on the giant screen of that
cool.
is the thing. I was like, I'm dumb and this is cool. This is a good idea.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was that's it.
That's what I have this specifically for comics.
That was my thing. You remember when I was gonna buy it, I was like, I waited and I was gonna get that. And it was just too expensive. It was just too expensive for what I was gonna use it for.
Now, actually, looking at Kevin, this is a question for you. How many pop sockets do you think he's going to put on the back of that fucking thing?
I thought about it.
I know you have. I'm seeing you, like, because the thing about the
It's
iPad
fucking
Pro,
hard.
it's big.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking, it's the size of like a fucking computer monitor,
And
so.
it's, like I'm barely holding on to it.
You really are.
It's the size of your screen.
It is.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Actually, might be a little bigger. I don't know. Very cool. You gotta have something. You gotta have a handle or something on the back of that thing you can
I
use.
want to get like something like a little glove that's just
Oh,
on
that
there.
keeps your hand warm at the same time.
Yeah, there you go.
I appreciate that. Greg, what are we looking at here? We calling Tim? Another fun thing for the Friday the 13th game.
Yo,
Grimecraft!
Greg, what's up?
Not much. I wake you up?
Kind of, but I needed to be woken up.
That's what I'm here for. You're live on the Kind of Funny Morning Show. We love you very much.
You gotta lead with that.
Oh, hey.
I have a question for you. So it's Kind of Funny Live weekend. The kids are doing the community events at Folsom Street Foundry tomorrow for game night and then Friday for your DJ stuff.
Yes.
I've seen you, when you tweet from Folsom Street Foundry, you tweet about the ability to order drinks, like you're just like, buy me drinks. Is that every table now or is that a specific table?
It's, so in the front room, there's these tables where the booths, they built out the booths where they used to have Rock Band, where you can order drinks. Yeah, I always tweet about that, and people get me an excessive amount of drinks, and I get wasted. It's kind of tight.
I thought so. All right, so that's just a pro tip for every Kind of Funny community member going to eat the Foundry this week. Go to those tables, tweet that out, and let other best friends buy you drinks, 'cause I'll buy you some.
Yeah, I will for sure be found at those tables on Thursday.
All right, good. We love you, Grimecraft. We'll see you soon.
All right, peace.
Bye. What a nice young man.
He's a great boy. Great boy.
That came up because someone in the chat said a bar somewhere else uses iPads to order drinks, and then that reminded me of the drink robot at Foundry, and now that's a best friend pro tip. Go there, tweet them out.
Fun.
Because if I can't come to these things, I'll buy you a drink or two. Back to the story! Earlier this month, we brought you the news that the next Assassin's Creed game, previously known as its working title Empire, was now called Origins. We also brought you several other rumored details, including its era, ancient Egypt, and that it will feature boats. This was quickly backed up by Eurogamer. Get to the fucking Jesus Christ. I hate it when you give me this history lesson, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed is a sort.
Further confirmation, scroll down. There, you're already there, actually, Greg. That's the new logo for the game, apparently. Scroll down, Greg. That's the dude you're playing in the game.
Oh, dude's dope looking.
Yeah, right.
So
I love a good Assassin's Creed. We haven't had a good Assassin's Creed in a while. I feel like the old timey England one. You know how I feel about England.
Yeah, old
Ugh.
jolly old England. You love it.
Ugh.
Can't get enough of it.
Never met anyone from there I liked. The accent, can't hear. You know what I
It's
mean?
because they always have such stiff upper lips. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
They're always just trying to put on a good show for you, but you know, behind, like maybe an inch behind those eyes, it's just pure hatred for
Sure.
us.
Yeah, that you can never be sure.
can't
That's
never
the
be
thing.
sure.
That Colin Firth guy. Does he like me or
Fucking
hate
what?
me? I can't tell.
Him
'cause
and,
every
him
time
and that Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant loves us.
Oh, Hugh
Grant,
Grant's
come
Hugh
on,
Grant's
Love
a
Actually.
national treasure.
You know what I mean?
2 weeks notice? Are you kidding me?
The thing about the UK,
Fantastic.
they're talking about Syndicate. Syndicate, I just didn't click for me. I didn't like jumping. I didn't like the train system. I know it's a stupid thing. Mainly what I meant is that we've taken a year off Assassin's Creed. I'm ready for a great Assassin's Creed. I hope this is it. I want to get around Egypt.
So this is what? Ancient Egypt? This is what
Yeah, that's the thing. It'll be. I mean, this is
it is? Okay, it's
inevitably going to
Ancient
be their big E3 reveal.
Cool.
What they'll show.
This looks cool. That's actually
Monday.
cool. That could be cool.
Yeah, Monday. Right?
I will not play it.
EA Saturday. Yeah, Monday's still Ubisoft. Yeah, Monday. Remember, E3 this year, pre and post shows here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames.
Gonna be a blast. Whoa.
Yep. Yeah, well, yeah, it's hard to say watch along in there too, but we'll watch along, obviously. Yeah. So do that. Do that. Speaking of Ubisoft, Greg Way.
Oh, wow.
Over at GameSpot, Tamor Hussein has Ubisoft's new logo. We're showing it there. Good job. Ubisoft has debuted a new logo that will replace the iconic blue swirl you've been seeing in front of Assassin's Creed, Tom Clancy, and Far Cry games for the last few years. It's not a drastic redesign, and for the most part, the swirl stays intact. The major difference between the old logo and the new logo is that it no longer has the blue color scheme, and instead uses thick black or white lines to form the swirl.
Oh, that's cool. I like, oh my God, though, I don't think I've ever seen those other two Ubisoft logos. They should go back to that old school 1980s logo. That's dope as shit.
That is a good one.
You know what I like? When movies do this, Warner Brothers does it all the time. When it's a retro movie, they'll use the old school Warner Brothers logo, where it's like just very flat and cool, and I love that. So if they ever do an 80s game, you got to bring that logo back. Listen to Papa Nick, okay? I'm the biggest gamer in this office by far. Do it.
I mean, I'd buy a shirt with that UB logo on it.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Here's the statement. Today we create worlds. Worlds that live as video games, comics, movies, TV shows, books, and amusement park rides, Ubisoft said in the statement. Our new logo is minimalist, modern, and monochromatic.
Yeah, I like it.
I like the alliteration. It's a window into our worlds, giving a preview of what's to come by highlighting the artistry that goes into creating them. The swirl and the letter O are both deliberately created to be reminiscent of hand-drawn shapes and represent our human qualities of enthusiasm, curiosity, and the grain de foil. Was not how you want. If Jen was here, she'd be very mad at me. The grain de foil.
Call her up, and how do we say that word?
Foil that Ubisoft is known for.
Le grand de fou. De foule.
Grand de fou?
Grain de foule.
Grain de foule?
I don't know the fuck knows.
Bonjour.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like this logo. You know, I like simplistic minimalism. I like monochromatic logos.
I just don't like that they always look like an owl. They always look like an owl eye.
I think that's kind of cool.
But they're not owls. They're Ubisoft.
I'm stuck on this 1986 logo. It is fucking dope.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that. I remember the one there in the middle.
I remember this one. Yeah, the one in the middle, the rainbow one is cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously this is the one they've used for the last 16 years or whatever. But this 1986 logo's got something, man.
Geneviève St. Paul.
It's got something.
It's got the hotness. Kids love the throwbacks. Do the throwbacks.
Dude, they need to sell that shirt. I would buy that shirt.
Well, they gotta hurry because they're probably getting bought by Vivendi pretty soon, and then who the hell knows what's gonna happen.
Oof.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Hostile takeover.
Crazy.
It's been in the works for a while. Getting closer and closer. Hey, everybody. Let's go to IGN.com.
Oh, that's fun.
Over there. Alex Gilyadov says Aquaman movie takes place after Justice League. Aquaman will take place after the events of Justice League. In an interview, Cinema Blend executive producer Charles Roven confirmed the solo film will contain story elements tied to the superhero team-up movie. Quote, there will be some reference of something that preceded Aquaman that will be in Aquaman. Roven said, I believe that is the intention. Unlike the upcoming Wonder Woman, there you go.
I'm sorry, that quote's really confusing.
I know.
There will be something that preceded Aquaman that will be in Aquaman.
You understand it, though. There'll be something before the movie that happened, and they'll show it in this movie. So they're going to reference whatever happened in Justice League.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I was like, wait, there's lots of stuff technically that happened before Aquaman.
Yeah, of course.
He's got an Aqua dad. Maybe they'll show some Aqua sex.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
He continued later on, James Wan definitely knows where he's going with Aquaman. The movie takes place in a world where Justice League happened and Man of Steel happened. Justice League hits theaters November 17th, while Aquaman will open in theaters on December 21st, 2018. I wouldn't bet your money on that one, but we'll see what we get with Aquaman. Let's run through some quick stuff, all right?
For sure.
Over on Twitter, LEGO Dimensions has finally woken up from their slumber to say, hey, here's Wave 9. You got your Teen Titans Go, your Powerpuff Girls, and your Beetlejuice.
Lovely.
Yeah. Still, this is depressing as a fan, of course.
Why?
Because last year at E3, they announced their next run of waves, then went radio silent for quite some time, and now at E3 the next year, they're revealing Wave 9, and this is on the heels of a month or two ago where they were like, the rumor is they're pretty much done with LEGO Dimensions.
Yeah.
LEGO Dimensions is dead.
Yeah, they've been doing the game for 15 years, so.
No. Two?
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 2 solid years.
That's enough.
Yeah?
That's enough for you. You're a married man now. You don't need any more
Jen
of these
does
toys.
not like the Legos. She does not like the toolbox.
You don't need the toolbox
toys.
full of these.
Yeah.
You can empty that out, put screws in it. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, but I mean, it's
I'm
just like.
sorry. You love this game, so it sucks. So you think you think this is it?
I think so. Yeah, they've done what they. I think the rumor was about them closing down was the fact that it would be, they'd keep doing their waves, but that's what they would trickle out as their announcements.
Okay.
So yeah, here's the announcement, and you'll see it at E3, and blah, blah, blah. It's cool. Teen Titan Goes is the one that gets me super excited, but it's a team pack and a fun pack, not a level pack, which is some bullshit.
Beetlejuice is pretty awesome too.
Beetlejuice is cool.
Come on.
Beetlejuice. But he's kind of outdated. Nobody cares now, you know?
Everyone cares.
Give me a vulture. You know what I mean? Michael Keaton, see?
Oh, from the hit Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah. And they say that heroes will save.
Did you watch Silicon Valley?
No.
Oh my God. For anyone out there that does, this last episode, every time Russ Hanneman pulls up in his car, he has like a badass Lamborghini or McLaren. He's always playing like Nickelback.
Oh really?
It's fucking
That's
hilarious.
Funny.
Yeah. It's
Jumping
so
over to
good.
Eurogamer.net. This one's a heartbreaker. What's keeping Nintendo from making a new Advance Wars? Exactly what I want to know. Martin Robinson, where the fuck is this game? We jump down to the quote here from the creator. Personally, I'd love to do Advance Wars, but since it's harder to create relationships between its characters compared to Fire Emblem, I don't have a clear idea of what kind of setting it could have. Are you fucking kidding me? That's the holdup. You can't write a story around some fucking people fighting.
Do you need a story?
No, we don't. We just need Advance Wars. Give it to us.
Can't it just be a loose, like, hey, us versus them? Just I mean, Jesus Christ, we fought a war for like 15 years in the Middle East.
Just
that
do
had
it.
less of a story than that.
Intelligent Systems at least
We're
seems
good.
just as keen to return to the series. The Advance Wars series is one that I personally have a lot of interest in, said a producer of the Fire Emblem Echoes, blah, blah, blah. I hear some of the staff here saying that they want to make one too. So if we have a chance, it's something we'd like to do. Take the chance! There's 15 Fire Emblem fucking games. I don't care. Make Advance Wars. What the fuck?
Man, Advance Wars is so good. Advance Wars is one of those games where I'm like, this game is fucking amazing. And then I get to like the 5th or 6th stage and I'm like, I cannot beat this game.
Oh my
I
god,
cannot
what
do
a
this.
fucking awesome game.
It's such a great game.
So good.
So well
Put
done.
that on the Switch.
Oh my god, yes.
Put it on the Switch.
Yes, put it on the Switch.
Pull your head out of your ass,
screwing
Nintendo,
around.
get Virtual Console up and running, and put it
Use
there
the
at
touch
least.
screen. Put it on the
At
Switch.
least. I don't need the touch screen. Don't listen to that
Why
part.
not? It'd be dope. Like, C++. All right, whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do.
Do you want it to be successful or you want to be a piece of crap? Because that's what you're talking about right now.
Oh, that's a tough choice.
Trying to make fucking...
Tough choice.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
I want it to be fun, Greg.
Thank you. Was that
Just
so hard
like
to
this
admit?
barbecue's gonna be.
Jumping over to GameSpot. 2 quick release date stories. Number 1, Bastion's Dev, PC4. What about Pyre's got a release date, everybody. Supergiant's Pyre's coming out. It's going to be hitting July 25th. It's coming to PS4 and PC. Pre-orders are open now. If you pre-order the game, you get a 10% discount. Supergiant announced on its website. Pyre will normally cost $20. We love Supergiant. Good folks. There's a Let's Play of Pyre up on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. There's a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, you
can
were
go
really
check
into
it out.
Bastion, right?
Yeah, I loved Bastion.
Yeah.
I loved Transistor, but I loved it so much in previews that when I finally got it, I played like half of it and then went away to an event and came back and never finished it.
Yeah,
I feel like an asshole.
That happens.
If I had more time, I'd go back and play it, but I can't. I'm a monster.
You're not a monster. You're just a very busy adult with a wife and a small
wiener dog.
child in the form of a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The form of a dog.
I love him, Kevin. I love him like a son.
I love him too. I love him like
what I
a
mean?
nephew, like an estranged nephew that I can't buy porn for because he won't understand it.
Sure, that is a problem.
Also, no one buys porn anymore. They don't need it. It's free. God, I love this world.
Final story comes from IGN.com. Evan Campbell says Sonic Mania release date announced. Sonic Mania will come out August 15th. Sega has also announced that Sonic Mania will cost $20 US, 26 Canadian dollars. Pre-orders are live digitally for PC, PS4, Xbox One, while Nintendo Switch orders will have to wait till the game launches. Tim Gettys, big fan of Sonic Mania.
Yep.
I've played Sonic Mania and seen the light. I think it's cool. I don't know how much I'll actually play of it, but
Sure.
it seems like a good Switch game. I'll be like, all right, I'll fuck around and play this a little bit.
I won't.
You won't?
I don't think
you
so.
hate Sonic? You hate
No,
going fast?
it's not my kind of game. But I'll give it a shot. I'll give everything a shot. We'll see.
Okay.
You know, Tim's got pretty good taste usually, so we'll see.
Well, okay, let's not get ahead of
I was
ourselves.
being nice to him because he's tired.
Okay. Well,
It's
he's not even
terrible
watching.
taste.
You can say whatever you want now.
No, he's
This is where
always
we can
watching.
bury the real
The
shit.
thing is, he's always watching. He's always reading
Cool, Greg.
comments.
What other Tim stories do you have? He wouldn't touch batteries.
Touch batteries?
He wouldn't touch batteries. Give me something else
What kind of a
embarrassing.
psychopath won't touch batteries?
Go back to us and then put yourself in
Was
the
he
thing,
worried he
if
was
you know
going
how
to be
do that.
shocked?
There, good job, Cool Greg.
Man, I don't know any Tim stories. I don't really pay too much attention to him. He's just
Bullshit, he was your
like,
big
ask me
bro.
a question, like lead me. I don't know what to just jump out with a Tim story.
What didn't he want to eat when he was a kid?
What didn't he want to eat?
Like, what was weird to him, like food-wise? Like, he put food in front of him, he's like, I don't eat that.
Everything except for like fast food, right?
I mean, yeah, really, we were just fast food kids. I remember we'd leave my mom at restaurants to go get Taco Bell, which sounds weird now. It sounds like, you guys always talk about Taco Bell now, but
Well, T-Bell's
I
the
remember
bomb.com,
actually
but
leaving
it's terrible.
different restaurants to go get Twisters. Remember the Twisters?
Oh, yeah, I remember Twisters.
Yeah, good stuff. Twisters are actually the thing that put me on about hating mayonnaise. I ordered one with extra sauce one time, ate that. It was disgusting and realized it was mayonnaise. And that's the last memory I remember of actually wanting mayonnaise and then not wanting it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Give me a weird clothing story as a kid.
Tim?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He wore jabots like way too late. Should have stopped wearing those years.
What are chabos?
Really big, like pants.
They were so
Like
big that
jeans.
they had 2 different straps on them to make them less baggy.
They're like Janko jeans. Remember Janko jeans?
Yeah, I remember Janko
They're
jeans.
kind of like that.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes
Where it
sense.
was just like raver, like the raver kids when I grew up. Used
Give
to
me an
wear those.
embarrassing cry story. When did he cry when he shouldn't have cried and it was real embarrassing?
No,
I
that's
mean, I'm
just
sure
you.
me and Kevin have already told this
You're the
one.
that does that.
I've only seen him really cry once. Remember the rooftop?
Oh, when he got stranded on the roof?
I've already told
Yeah,
that
so I'm saying
story.
that's the only time he's really ever cried.
All right.
Yeah, I saw him cry one time when my mom accidentally ripped his shirt. That was hella funny. Me and my boy True were like, "It's my favorite shirt."
How old was he?
Man, 15.
Wow. All
Yeah,
right.
he wasn't screaming at her. He was just screaming at the situation.
Sure.
Like,
No, I understand.
"No!"
He's respectful. He's respectful.
Yeah.
Side note: Cool Greg has friends who have the coolest names.
Oh, True?
He has got True. He's got his boy Oyster.
Oyster's a guy? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we met him at Stonestown, or we saw him with his daughter.
Oh.
And like all these people have these fascinating lives, and they have.
What's
cool
the other,
names.
the Mercedes? Isn't there, somebody's named after a car.
I don't know any. Except my homegirl Lexus was happening.
Well, there's
That's
something.
Alexis Pence he's talking about.
Yeah, I know.
She's pretty cool.
Who's one of the guys who comes over all the time with you?
With my homie Reach.
No.
My homie, so we got Reach, Oyster, and True.
I got a bunch of weird ones. Cyrus.
Cyrus.
We got Bear.
Bear?
My man Lavish.
You, by the way, all of your friends sound like characters from The Matrix. I just want you to understand that, and that's awesome. That makes me happy.
I think that's about it.
Armani.
My man Swerve. Oh yeah,
Armani. You got
There it
buddy
is.
Armani.
Not Mercedes, Armani. My apologies. I knew it was a
Armani D.
brand name. I knew it was a brand name.
Right, you just
Yeah,
didn't know
my
which
man
brand it
Ronnie D.
was.
Oh, you know, like a fancy brand name.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Cool Greg. It was good checking in with you. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We come to you with all the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping in the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. But in between those 2 segments, I reach on the internet, grab a video game, toss it to one of you. How do you win? You be in the chat like you are right now while watching live on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. Or if you're watching later or just want to amplify your chances, you can do so by subscribing to us on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, which gives you a free Twitch subscription each and every month that you need to do every month. So we'd love to take your money because we want to help you fuck Amazon over. Think about all the money you've given them. Take some of it back. Because think about it this way. Kevin always says, well, why would you want to fuck them over? Why? They're giving you $5 a month, but they're not like really telling you about it. So how many $5 a month have you wasted? That Amazon's just sitting there going, fucking rubbing their barbecue sauce all over. You know what I mean? Take it back. Take it back. Plus, if you subscribe to us on Twitch, you get the Kind of Funny logo next to your name, the cool emotes, private chat time with us, multiplayer games when I play multiplayer games like we will be doing Friday the 13th, one day. Kind of Funny Live, very complicated right now. I think next week we should be able to do it, but I still need to give then the community time to get back to their houses and homes. Not because I know you might not be coming to Kind of Funny Live, but like Joey and like Zyger, they usually set all that stuff up. I don't know how to do
They're
it.
cool people.
Yeah, they're cool. Show's ad-free unless we bake them in, and we ain't baking in no ad today, so congratulations to you. You can also go to patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames. Go there, support us at the $2 level and above. You get entered automatically in anything we give away. Plus, you get the bonus episode every month. And if you go give us more money, you get all sorts of different cool perks and goodies and whatnots. Today, we're giving away Friday the 13th on PlayStation 4. The winner is a random person from the Twitch chat. And the random number generator has picked Joker Royalty. That's
Nice.
Joker Royalty. You won.
Nice.
PS4 US code is in your chat. If you don't have access to the US PSN, give it to one of your friends, one of your best friends on the internet. Have some fun with that. Big Nick, I'm gonna jump into tips now in
right,
chat.
sounds
Do you
good.
want to sub in Big Old Candy Andy?
Sure, I'll start cooking.
Yeah.
Andy.
It's your time to shine.
Has anyone seen Andy?
I really wish Andy would come over to party.
Man, I miss Andy. He's such a cool guy.
Andy's so cool.
One day, man, I wonder what he's out doing right now.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Alright, he's okay.
Woo! What'd I miss?
Nothing. You want to help me out here? Do some show with me?
I'm gonna start cooking. What's shaking?
Now,
bacon?
again, tenderize them with your hands. Put the
you're
Montreal
cooking.
steak seasoning on there.
I thought Greg was doing the cooking.
I usually do. Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to go do it? And you can do this
You
part.
said you got shit you gotta do.
Well, yeah. I mean, no matter what, one of us has to do this shit.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do?
I'll do this. You go cook.
Okay.
But I mean, the thing is, we're really not saving either of us any time.
I know.
That's what I said when
Doesn't
you told me that. No. Doesn't matter.
I know, Kevin. I know.
Also, the shirt says people like grapes, not people like rape.
Jesus.
I had some people commenting on that because it was covered up like that.
Well, that looks like Ike rape.
It still says
People like grapes. Okay, guys, let's be mature about
The
this.
thing is this: we could end the stream. We could do the thing, end the stream, and we could just barbecue and not have to stream it.
Well, I'm not worried about the streaming portion
Right.
of it. You know, of the barbecue stream.
Right.
Just worried about getting everything cooked and good.
I'm not a cook. I'm just a cook.
Just the cook. Why don't you go do that?
All
I'll
right,
do the
fine.
rest of this.
Candy, Andy, you jump in here.
We'll round it up the stream.
We'll do the 3 and 3, do the tips and
We'll do
everything.
all that jazz.
Kamada? Kamada.
You want a kebab? Kebab.
Kamada.
Andy,
Yeah.
the last tip we did was Marquise.
And we're going-
do die the whoever, and then you gotta go to page 1.
Okay.
Oh, it's too late, Jean-Vive St. Thomas. You had your chance to be on the morning show.
Now I
You
really want to
screwed
know
up.
how to say that, though.
Kamada.
It's too late. It was a French word we didn't understand, and now it's over.
No, it's Grand de la Folle. I got it right here. I want to know how to say it.
Call her on your phone. Oh, yeah, that's
You
right.
want a kamada?
Come on.
You want a kebab?
Do I need to mic or is it just be cooking on camera?
Huh?
Mic'd or just cooking on camera?
Just cooking on camera. We'll mic you once they're ready to go.
By the way, you guys are live, so fucking
So Marquise
talk.
was the last
Start
one.
talking.
Marquise was the
Yeah,
last
that's right.
one. Marquise.
Andy, look less scared, please. Remember I said start talking?
Shut your...
Dead air.
Hi, okay, here's the question. You're on the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Hold on a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so in a Ubisoft story about their new logo,
Yeah.
he says a French term, and we need to know what it means. He says, and I quote, "The swirl and the letter O are both deliberately created to be reminiscent of hand-drawn shapes and represent our human qualities of enthusiasm, curiosity, and the grande folie that Ubisoft is known for. It's
Is it yeah.
GRAINDEFOLIE.
Jan said he means like great craziness, something like that.
How do you say it?
Grande folie.
De foyer. Grande foyer.
And no, when you say it, it sounds like you're having a fucking stroke.
Grande foyer.
Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Jen
Thanks,
Miller.
Jen.
Appreciate it. Come get some barbecue.
worries.
Come barbecue with us.
Bye.
Come over and get some barbecue. Bring Porty. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, the most recent tip is from Diet Help. Says, hey Nick, I was considering the keto diet.
Keto.
How much do you know about it? I mean, you know a lot about it, right?
I do know a lot
How much
about
do you know about it? And if you know about it, can you give me some advice for it?
I can, and I know lots about it. The ketogenic diets are great. There are lots of different types of them, so I would say pick your pleasure accordingly. Read a couple books on the subject. There's the Paleo Diet, which is very popular, Primal Blueprint, which is very popular. That's Mark Sisson's book. You can go to Atkins, you can go lots of things, but basically all a ketogenic diet is basically a high-fat, low-carb diet. Some people say it's a high-protein, low-carb diet, depending on what you want to do, whatever works for your body type, and everyone's different. But essentially what you're doing is you're giving your body mostly protein and good fats as its main source of caloric intake, as opposed to carbohydrates. And what that'll do is it'll shift your body over to producing ketones, which your body can then use for energy. It's a whole complex thing. It makes more sense when you read it, but I would definitely sit down with a book, grab a cup of coffee, read through it, make sure you understand what it is, make sure you understand how to do the diet, because oftentimes a lot of people I've seen go, hey, I'm going low carb today, and they eat
Hot Cheetos.
a burger without the bun, but then all the French fries on top of that, and they're like, I'm low carb, and they'll have a beer, and it's like, no, it's not how it works. If you do it wrong, you're gonna gain weight. If you do it right, you turn out to be Brian Altano. So you can also, we have a great exclusive episode coming up with a GOG show, I think in a month, maybe?
Maybe two.
Maybe 2 months. We talk about Brian's diet. I think he did the whole 30. That's another book that's really cool, so you can check that out.
Kevin, I sent you a fun clip coming up from an upcoming tip from DJ Kento. Says, also, here's a fun clip. I sent you the link. Maybe you want to watch it first.
There's a.
I sent it on Slack.
But it's on the tips, right?
Yes, it's on the
Remember
tip.
the last.
Okay,
It's
give me
that
2
one.
seconds. Have you seen it?
All right, no, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to go on to the next tip. Next tip is from Ignacio Rojas. Ignacio Rojas says, "Hi guys, sorry I won't be going to KFL 3. Don't worry about it. We forgive you. With college and the fact that I live so far away, it's not possible at the moment. Maybe KFL 10. Did you watch any of the Arrowverse finales? Nick,
No.
I believe you.
I watched first off, I watched the Flash finale. I didn't watch the Arrow finale, unfortunately, but I heard it was very good. Very good. But Arrow and
Right?
I haven't seen Arrow in forever. I haven't been in that show for a while. But I did watch Stephen Amell absolutely dominating it on Celebrity Ninja Warrior.
Celebrity Apprentice.
Until he fell into the water. Next tip.
Alex Konecki, Cohen.
I think you from Kanicki's like a Hallmark card.
What?
It's from Greece.
Oh God, I don't.
Kanicki gave
So
me
are
a
we
hickey.
watching this?
Well, a hickey from
No,
Kanicki's
this
like a
looks
Hallmark
stupid,
card.
right?
This is dumb. This is
Yeah.
dumb.
Oh.
DJ Kanto, stop sending this. This is like his 3rd attempt.
Of that clip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, I mean, I think it is, or at least I'm pretty sure it's him.
It feels like it's a multiple submission.
We don't
Okay.
like it.
Oh, well, sorry, DJ Kento. Next tip is from Alex Konecki. Koenecki, first time tipper here. Thank you. Just got 8 to 10 inches of colon removed due to diverticulitis.
Diverticulitis.
Diverticulitis. Good Lord. Very grateful to have you guys here this morning to watch. Helps you more than you know. Thank you, guys. Wow, well, that's fucking
man.
terrible. I hope you're okay.
Hope you're okay.
I hope you heal well. What's this? Ooh, is this the new Blomkamp thing?
Yeah.
Okay, are we gonna watch that?
Probably not.
No,
Maybe.
but we'll watch it later. This looks fucking
Yeah,
cool.
looks
I don't want to get a
awesome.
copyright strike. But this is
Blomkamp fucking
rad.
rules. Okay.
Well, does he?
Yes. Yes. I mean,
All
he needs direction. Okay. Next up is from
He's the
Sculptimus.
director.
What's up, Greg and Nick? Greg's not here, so just kidding. So just submitting my platinum tip. What does that mean? Oh, because he got us Persona 5 Platinum. Awesome, because it was a great game. Can't wait to see you guys and the other in only 2 days. Can't wait. I hate that the fucking wording cuts off here. It's bullshit. It's like, it always does this like here,
yeah.
you know, can't.
Let's expand that.
Look at him
really-
just punch it out, man.
It's really frustrating. Okay. Well, congrats, Optimus, for getting that platinum. Next tip is from Mr. Queen. Trying to get these PlayStation E3 experience tickets for my local theater. Also, Nick, I watched Let's Be Cops. I LOL'd plenty of times.
Right?
Up next is Daddy Homes. Hashtag comedy genius.
Perfect. Perfect. You're doing God's work.
God.
You're supporting the right kind of comedies.
It's like the god of death, though.
Dude, Let's Be Cops
The
is
God of
fucking
Famine.
funny. Have you watched it?
No, I haven't. So the
let
dude
me-
from
I'm gonna explain this to you. I'm gonna give you the one-line pitch on this, right?
Okay.
Jake Johnson from The New Girl. You
Right.
love him. He plays Nick on The New Girl.
Sure.
Nick's my name. I love him. He's funny as shit. Also in a great movie
my
called
name.
Drinking Buddies. Damon Wayans Jr., I believe,
Yeah.
is the other gentleman that's in it, right? They're looking for Halloween costumes. And one of them goes, hey, let's be cops tonight.
People think they're actual
yeah.
cops.
And then they go out and everyone starts thinking they're actual cops. And then he goes, he has a great idea. He's like, dude, my life kind of sucks. Your life kind of sucks. Let's be cops. And then they just start pretending to be cops for fun. And then, of course, they get embroiled in a crime organization and they feel like they have to rise to the occasion. Thus, their character arc soars. And at the end, one of them actually becomes a cop.
Really? Spoilers. Now, if they would have put The Rock in it, would it have been a better movie?
Maybe. The Rock, everything's better with The Rock.
You're right. Damn right.
If I got a birthday cake and The Rock came out of it, I'd like it tastes a little sweaty, but better.
Okay.
You know? Because
Little
you know, he's always
moist.
sweating a little bit.
Like this, yeah.
Remember him in Fast and Furious 5? And the first time you see him, that's when he got really big.
Yeah.
He got really swelled up. And he was just sweating the entire time.
He was, yeah, he was very shiny. The
was
whole
awesome.
There was a nice sheen all over him.
It was beautiful.
the whole movie.
And then he fights Vin Diesel. Like Vin could actually take him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's the only thing
There's a
that-
limit to my disbelief.
Yeah, that's the
okay?
only thing that broke the believability for me. Like, yeah, you know, Vin Diesel can save a woman flying through in midair with a car, but you can't beat The Rock.
You can't beat the fucking Rock.
Come
dude.
on.
His name's The Rock. You ever punched a rock? I have. Stupidly and drunkenly. Punched a rock. Does not end well for your fist, my friend. But The Rock, he will smile on and continue to sweat.
That's his tagline.
Smile on and sweat.
Next tip is from Ryan on Tabios. That's a very interesting name. Dream Team, my favorite host. You guys are the best friends I never had. Oh, and shout out to Gifted Dim63, who's working hard. Hey, shout out Gifted Dimes, something like that. Next up is from Flashing the Flash. Hey guys, just paying my birthday taxes. My birthday is Saturday. Well, happy early birthday. Sorry I can't make it a Kinda Funny live this weekend. Do you have any tips for someone who is entering 30? It has put me in a bit of a funk. I'm close to entering 30. It's over. Like anything, try to do everything you can before you hit 30, because once you hit 30, your life is pointless.
Or 30's awesome. And I'm actually honestly saying that right now. I thought I was dreading 30 as well when I was 29. I'm like, fuck, man, like I'm gonna be 30. I have like nearly enough of the things that I wanted to do with my life. But 30, I firmly believe, especially as a guy, 30 is when you've learned from that whole decade of fucking misuse and misliving of that is your 20s.
Just constant mistakes.
Just stupid ass things you did. You're really just discovering yourself in your 20s. Because your 20s is the first time that you're not told what to do. You're not at college, uni, whatever, Joyce. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if you understood that.
Fish and chips.
No one's telling you where to go. You're on your own. You're figuring out how to pay rent. You're figuring out how to get a 401k. You're figuring out what healthcare really means, which, spoilers, means fucking nothing in this country.
I still haven't, yeah.
When you hit 30 is when you're kind of like, okay, I figured out what not to do. My 30s for me especially was, let's figure out what to do. Let's start trying new crazy things. Let's use all this experience and this confidence that I built in my 20s and go forward. And right as I started really like gaining that confidence that was getting me a lot of dates, I got married. So, don't do that.
Kind of ruined it, I guess. Yeah. So, yeah, do that, Flashing the Flash. And congratulations. Happy early birthday, man. Next tip is from Captain Cappy. I'm going to E3 this year on a press pass, and I wanted to say thank you. You guys inspired me to pursue my dream.
Yeah, boy.
I was hoping to pick your brain on what to expect / avoid during E3. DM, email? Yeah, you can DM me, or I'll DM you, or tweet at me and then I'll DM you. I mean, I can't give you great advice, but I can maybe forward it to Nick or Tim.
E3 is chaos. Enjoy it. But you're going to be, if you're just new and press, you're going to probably want to try to make as many appointments as possible. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting in lines for a while. And that sucks. Also, there's going to be 15,000 extra people there. So good luck getting anywhere in that abysmal trash heap that is the LA Convention Center. I'm not jaded. I just... No, it's going to be super fun. You're going to see a lot of cool games. I would say, big tip, network. Make sure you meet people. Make sure you go to grab drinks with people. You know, we used to all grab drinks at the Fig. That used to be a big thing, but I think it's closed.
Opening up? No, it's opening up now.
Is it opening up? Yeah, so a lot of the games journalists will kind of corral around a watering hole here or there. So you should go out and hang out with them and meet people. Super fun.
Next tip is from Tanner KP, who also mentions Neil Blomkamp's Oat Studios. Have you guys seen Neil Blomkamp's new movie project? Looks fucking sick. And he gave us a link, but I guess we'll wait to watch it after the show.
Hopefully it does not have the same guy in it. The guy he always casts.
Shalto Copley.
He's fun, but he needs to not be the bad guy.
These fucking prawns, man.
These prawns, man.
These fucking prawns are everywhere.
I'm South African. South Africans.
He's really cool, though. I met Shalto Copley. Very cool guy.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
I just don't like him as a bad guy. I like him better as when
sort
he
of
plays,
the bumbling fool.
Well, I liked him. I fucking loved him. You know who he was perfect in, aside from District 9? A-Team. He was awesome in A-Team.
I forgot he was in A-Team.
Dude,
I forgot that movie existed.
I fucking loved A-Team, and I'm so bummed they haven't done Joe Carnahan didn't immediately do another one of those with Rampage Jackson and Liam Neeson.
Can you
Bradley
look up
Cooper.
the box office numbers for?
Yeah,
A-Team?
we'll look them up in a second, but I'm pretty sure it did $1 billion.
Billion. Okay.
Yeah, I'll look them up.
Last and final tip we're calling tips is from Noah Friskop. Thank you, Greg, for Office Hour stream. It's clear that you truly care and are making strides to amend some of the issues within the community. We're all in this together. Thank you. Sup, Nick. Thank you, Noah.
Let's not say we're all in this together like we're all fighting cancer today. We're having fun, everybody.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good times.
Let's see. Well, it made about $67 million, this A-Team movie.
Yeah, so total, according to Box Office Mojo, worldwide it made $177 million, and the budget was $110 million.
Not bad.
Not great.
That's
not enough to make. No, not really. Because oftentimes the budget doesn't really include a lot of the marketing. So I'm sure they generally say. I think the rule of thumb nowadays is you need to make 2.5 times more than the movie costs to actually make a quote-unquote profit. So yeah, they're probably not going to do
look, okay, sorry about that. We have 2 extra tips One from Deano who says, hey, kind of funny family. It literally just woke up in the middle of the night. It's 5 a.m. here in Australia. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Butthole? Okay. Also,
good day, mate.
Also, that was a $3 tip, and we're not supposed to read under $5, but I did it anyway because I'm breaking the rules. I'm a crazy kid.
You're the host, man. You're the Will Riker of this experience.
And the final tip, we have a healthy tip from Mem Birdman. Thank you so much. He says, mine and my wife, Angie's 20th anniversary today. Paying my anniversary tax. Can I get a dual butthole between you two?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Butthole, butthole, it's your little butthole. Everybody likes it. We all really like it. How is your butthole? How do you keep it clean?
He came from somewhere back in your butthole. Love Michael McDonald.
Dude, he's awesome. For a second, I thought you were going Hall & Oates, but you went Michael McDonald.
Yeah. Took a risk there.
No, you didn't.
Took a little risk.
Let me put it this way. Doing your Michael McDonald impression, which, by the way, you're great at impressions.
Thanks.
Your Michael McDonald impression is never a risk. Always spot on.
It's always a win.
Let's go down the impressions that you can do right now.
Okay.
You can do. Ready?
Okay.
Oh, give me a breath. Deep breath. Give me Jesse Pinkman.
Yo, Mr. White. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, science.
Okay.
That's
wait. Give me some Seagal.
You wanna come on?
That was amazing.
That's my Seagal.
Give me your best Kevin impression.
No, here's what it is. You know what I mean? Or like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always like a sound of some sort, like a reaction to something that he ate or something that he's smelling or like him just feeling good and followed by, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It's Kevin. Give me your best Andy impression. Is he not paying
He's
attention?
on his phone.
Kevin.
I'm good. I don't want to participate.
He's all fucking sad and salty
What is your
now.
problem over there, Kevin?
Kevin.
Kevy Bear. Kev Bear.
Kevin.
Kevy Polly.
Kevin.
I'll do my best, Andy. Ready? What? No.
It's good.
What is that?
It's good.
But like,
What is that?
when would I say that?
When would I say that?
You say that all the time.
You do it all the time. You go, what? No.
What? No.
It's great.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you my cool Greg impression right now. Yo, that's lit, wet, juiced.
Wow, that's really good, actually.
Juiced. Hey, yo, I'm gonna come at you, juiced.
That's really fucking
Right?
good.
Thank you.
That was really good, actually.
Thanks, guys. Wait, you do one other good impression.
Do
What
I?
else do you do? Give me Michael McDonald.
Again?
Yeah.
Give
up somewhere back in long ago.
me Michael McDonald versus Steven Seagal.
What a fool me. You call me a fool? You call me a fool? Come on.
That's really good.
It's a good little battle between them.
That was really good. I'm just the
Thanks,
cook.
guys. I mean,
Lowly cook.
who runs Saturday Night Live? Who's the
I think Lauren Michaels still does
if
that.
you're watching
yeah.
this, let me know. Like I've, got an open schedule.
Lauren Michaels,
but you
listen
know
to
you
me. If
don't.
you
You
steal
want
Andy
to.
from us, I will break my fucking laptop over your head. I'll break it over your head. But if you want to take me, I'll totally go.
Oh, I also do a good Hank.
down.
I do a good Hank Schrader. from
Oh
Breaking
yes,
Bad.
you do. Give me the guy.
Been doing that recently. So Hank Schrader, whenever he's like, I mean, there could be some girls down there. He always does that.
Wait,
sort of
which
like-
one's Hank Schrader?
Hank Schrader, the cop, the
wasn't
DEA agent. He always does a.
No. That's terrible. You do a great Michael from Better Call Saul. Is it Michael?
Oh, Mike Ehrmantraub.
Mike Ehrman. Yeah, Mike.
It's
Whatever you
say, Walter. All right, Walter.
All right.
It's a very limited
Whatever
impersonation.
you say, right.
Whatever you say, Mr. White. No, he didn't say Mr. White. That's Jesse. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Oh, by the way, a lot of people are saying don't fuck with Lorne Michaels. Lorne is a scary man. He is. Please don't
Really?
tell him that I said that. Yeah, he's super powerful.
You think he has like mafia? Sort
I don't think he has mafia, but he's just
Powers?
like very, very, very much known for being cutthroat and like not
okay.
taking shit from anyone.
I see.
I always call him Lorne, but I just realized it's Lorne. Just like Lorne Lanning.
That's an interesting name.
Lorne's an awesome name.
It's really cool. So are we doing the 3 and 3?
Let's do the old Colin Moriarty 3 and 3. let's talk to the chat a little bit.
3 comments from non-subs, and then we'll go into 3 comments
She has me 300 says,
subs.
Nick, are you watching the Van Damme TV show on Amazon Prime? I'm not yet, but it's on my queue.
A lot of people, or I see from Captain Package 7 says that my Hank Schrader impersonation sounds like Fran Mirabella.
Oh, a lot of impressions do. Fran is really the kind of the center of all good impressions. Well, my hair is better than yours. Cubby Studios says, when do the good impressions start?
Oh!
Fucking zinger.
Somebody ban that motherfucker, okay?
What's up,
Just
Zingaling?
kidding.
Don't ban anyone.
Don't ban him.
Don't ban people for being
ban
funny.
him.
It's negative. It sucks. Nick, how's the dehydration going for Kind of Funny Life 3? Ready for all the on-stage flexing? Says Barry Bumfroyd. It's going well. It's going very well. Started off with a coffee here. Gonna go to a Red Bull after this, and then probably 15 cups of water because I'm already super dehydrated and my brain's not working well. Michael12179 says, hey, Andy and Nick. Nick, what do you think of Alien Covenant? No, he spelled it wrong. He spelled it Allen Covenant.
Allen Covenant, which could be the Tim Allen spinoff.
That would be amazing. I liked Alien Covenant. I think it's, I think it's a good, it answers a lot of the questions that were posed in Prometheus. I think it's definitely worth seeing in the theaters. It didn't blow me away though.
Ding, 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 ding. Da-na-na. That's exactly what's gonna happen in Allen Covenant.
I just fucked up my vocal cords.
It's all good.
Oh. The Kid 02 says, Nick, what's the craziest submission you've learned and demo on Andy? Just learned a loop choke. Not a crazy submission, but it's really fucked up. So, there's that.
Are you gonna do that on me?
No, I'll spare you.
We'll do that Kind of Funny Life 3.
Sounds great.
Put me to sleep.
All right, let's
Make
go.
me dream.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna go ahead and put us in sub-only mode. Did that work?
No. No, it's because you're using the forward operating command, and you have to use the backwards operating command.
C++, Unix, Linux, Links.
Spelled Linux wrong. That's fine though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, Scoptimus.
Great.
I said thank you for
Got it.
subbing, Nick.
Nailed it. Scoptimus says thank you. You're
Good
welcome.
job.
You're very welcome.
Good job, Nick. Nick, thoughts on Twin Peaks?
Give me your best impression of Andy, for Christ's sake. Why don't you play with us today? How come you don't want to play with us today, huh?
Well, we still have to read subs. So we have.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like end the show right
Oh,
now.
three comments from subs.
The food's done. So.
How come you don't want to play with us today, huh? I just watched Scarface again. I little cockroaches. I saw a cockroach.
Every Latin person in the movie is played by a white guy.
Yeah, it's so
pretty
fucking
hilarious.
offensive. I love it. I just watched it. I watched it for the first time again as an adult, and it's Al Pacino running around doing the worst Cuban impression ever. And you're like, how did they think this was okay back then? You want to cockroaches?
You want a camara? Come a camara.
You want a camara? Come a camara. It's a cockroach. That was Italian.
He's reading the sub.
All right. We're in the sub-only mode chat right now. Ann Wynn says, Nick is turning into a nice-ass piece of jerky. I don't know what that means. Campo63 says, wish I could make it to Kind of Funny Live 3, but I'll be on the Discord group awaiting info. Also, Kevin is the Al Borland of Kind of Funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's more like the wife. No, I'll give Mal.
Manny is actually a Hispanic actor, says Lakers head.
Yeah.
Manny?
Yeah.
Which one was Manny?
The brother? Or the young guy, right? That
The
he
friend?
portrays? Yeah, the friend.
Yeah. I
That's
think
right.
he was. I thought he was.
I thought is the sister also not Latin?
No, Mary Elizabeth Mastro Antonio was. I want to say she was. Oh, I guess she was Italian. Yeah, so I guess that. No, I think she was Italian.
Okay.
I don't think. Maybe. Let me look. Master
Barry
Antonio.
Bumfroyd says, Andy, what's the story behind you hosting the No that one time? Ashley and a few other people were out at RTX Sydney, and they're like, hey, do you want to do some reads on the No? And I said, yeah. So that's the story behind it.
Cool. Good story. Andy.
I'm going to do some push-ups because the alarm went off. I don't know if you
Did
heard
the alarm go off?
Yeah.
Just Kevin know?
No, God, no.
All right. Last. No, we're good. We're good. I think we're going to call it there, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. I'm going to read, if I read your name, you are a sub or a resub, and we greatly appreciate that. Remember, how do you sub? Well, you can give us your hard-earned dollars, or you can give us Amazon dollars. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime subscription. We'd like it to go to us, but you don't have to give it to us. If you want to give it, just give it to someone. Make sure it doesn't go to waste. Unfortunately, you have to renew it every month. So if you did it last month and you didn't do it again this month, you got to do it again this month. It sounds like Andy is having sex with the floor right now. It really does. It's kind of turning me on a little bit. I'm loving you. Let's go down to the bottom here. First sub is Mitch Wraith says, missed the month. Sorry, guys. No problem. Trevoros Z, Falcon Box. Grumpy Goron says, happy quarter year anniversary. I'm trying to get my brother Colby to get into kind of funny content. Can you tell him, Greg, why he's missing out? Love you guys. Well, Greg's not there, but I am. We make awesome content. We have a great community, and we've got Andy.
We have me.
King Black Cherry, Lindsay K, Orpheus says, whoop, loving this Twitch shit. Real What Is Love says, can I get a butthole? Butthole. Butthole.
He gave him somewhere down in her butthole.
We don't know what it is. We got their boss smell.
What?
Kizzle47 says, Greg, I 3-starred all 150cc mirror and 200cc in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Fucking shit.
Try to keep up. Good luck. At Kind of Funny Live 3. Murderizers 4280. King Diz 89 says 3 months no longer being a lurker. Yeah, baby. Can I get a sweet candy Andy butthole wink?
Butthole. We'd switch, but.
Wilson K31 says sending some Central Time love your way. Ew. Gold Persona says 6 months hanging on onto the garbage truck on fire. Wouldn't rather be anywhere else. Keep up the good work, guys. But Kevin, you need to give the people what they want. We need the bongos. Is Kevin over there?
Nope.
Nope. Doesn't matter. Not even giving us what we
Good
want.
show.
Pizza Geddyn says 4 months and loving it. Texas Shane Saw says month number 2 for Amazon sub. Fuck him up, Alf! C. Albert 08 says keep up the good work, fellas. Alex Konecki, Hickey from Konecki's a Hallmark card, says ugh. Waterbed Seasick said taking that sweet Prime money.
Fucking take that shit.
Spider Wen, Sigh of the Torrent said, see you guys at Kind of Funny Live 3, flying out to SF in the AM. Right on, man. Jay Sai says, have fun at KFL 3 this weekend. Panzer Zerg 2 says, one punch! Sorry, that took me a second. Potatoes says, take that Amazon money.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in the stew.
Emo Johnny 79 says, 5 months. Love you guys. Keep plucking that chicken.
Hell yeah.
Earth Power 91 says, Nick, you sexy man, you. Thank you. Thanks for all that all of you do.
Steaks are delicious.
Great. So much love. Looking forward to Kind of Funny Live 3. P.S. Kevin's sexy too. P. Jeter Unchained says 3 months with you wild kids. Take that damn Amazon money. EO9Chan, I don't know. Says, enjoy my Amazon money and fun clip of my friend butchering the dab. New Yorker 718 says, love you all, you sexy people. Tucker 824Z says, bongos for Kevin. Keep porking that poultry. Geodude says, today's show was perfect amount of Kevin. It's fucked up, but true. 12-ounce B-House says, wish I could be at Kind of Funny Live 3. Thanks for all you guys do. Adam Craft 22. I'm Roscoe 81 says, using that Prime money. I love the work y'all do. Keep it up. Peter Petrov says, hey, Greg, do you know what, with Twitch Prime, you get a free sub, you can get in a stream, Hey, Greg, did you know with Twitch Prime, you get a free sub you can give to a streamer each month? I haven't heard you mention this before. Here's the deal, everyone. Not everyone watches the show
the glasses are coming out
all the way through. And some people watch on YouTube, so they don't actually hear us give the jibber jabber all the time. We need to make sure people know, okay? Because it's an easy way for people to subscribe to us. Got it? Oh my God, it's so much brighter in here without these and way easier to read. Raider Ruckus says, make Kevin buy an essential phone. This Amazon Prime money should help. Bizarre Monk says, Nick, can I get a very constipated, I'm just a cook. Post Blink says, here's a weird Post Blink clothing story from when he was a kid. Didn't like clothes, took them off, sat in the rain puddles, deal with it.
Oh my God.
What temperature do you want?
What do you mean?
Rare, medium rare, well done.
I like medium, please.
That's real good. That's real good.
Are we?
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
I didn't see any up there.
Then yeah, we are.
Fuck.
GLHF at Kind of Funny Live 3, heart. G-Dub says, so pumped to experience Kind of Funny Live 3 this weekend. Thanks, as always, for the blood, sweat, and tears you guys put into the daily to make this garbage truck on fire what it is. Mastermind Wolf 7 says, wow, 28 months, keep up the hype. Side note, Cool Greg and his friends' names sound like they should be on Rocket Power. Love and miss that show. Cyrilex says 8 months hype. Nathan Jacobs, Seth says, whoop, 9 months stealing Amazon's money. Fuck yeah. Galley Bomb says, hell yeah. First of many. Pac-Man 419. Cheeks Jr. says, kind of funny live 3 hype. Can't wait to see you guys in the community for an amazing weekend. Also, someone check on Tim just to make sure he's not dead. Tim wouldn't die before this weekend. He's going to crowd surf again. Professor Hojo1 says, Jesus, Nick, can you beat any more 80s right now? I'm trying. Tom G1013 says, what's your favorite barbecue sauce? Right now, I'm on a Famous Dave's Devil's Spit barbecue sauce.
Never heard of that.
Don't know if I have a famous barbecue sauce, but that sounds great.
I like just standard.
Yeah. Big Bike Con says, 22 months. I need a long, hard Greedo from my boy, Candy Andy. That's so good. And Win says, Nick is turning into a nice ass piece of jerky still. I saw that comment before, not sure what that means still. Campo, I guess because I'm dehydrating myself. Campo63 says, wish I could make it to Kinda Funny Live 3, but I'll be on the Discord group awaiting info. Also, Kevin is the Al Borland of Kinda Funny. I think we read that already.
I think we did, yeah.
But that's okay. He is the Al Borland of Kinda Funny.
Very important.
Eric version 1982 says, what is that?
Did you not see all of Trump's tweets last night?
Oh no, what is this?
So he said,
Cove
he said, despite all the negative press, Cove Fifi. And it's just a fucked up tweet. Like it was a typo, but he sent it on accident.
He fell asleep as like tweeting it out.
Maybe you shouldn't tweet, like it's like when people used to smoke in bed, maybe you shouldn't do that.
I was just hoping that the phone fell in the toilet or something like that.
Or someone finally took it away and was like, no,
yeah.
No, don't play with dad's phone.
Yeah.
And our final subscriber for today, subscribed for the last 2 months, it is XVBurn VX says, does Marvel announcement of Venomverse mean a promising future for the standalone Venom movie? No. No. It sure doesn't.
God, no.
It sure doesn't. We love you all. Are we going to eat outside, Kevin? What are we doing? We just wrapping it up?
No, well, I mean, we're wrapping up, and then we're going to go eat outside together.
All right, sounds good. Everyone, thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's the right time. We love you all. Have a kind of funny afternoon.
Bye. Love you all.
Bye. Bye, Andy.